Watch that dial.
This is Garrett J. White, the authentic entrepreneur, coming at you real, coming at you raw, coming at you relevant. That was retarded. Welcome to the Business Breakthrough. So here's the deal. Today we're going to talk about sales and speaking, and in that combination of sales, remember we got two different characters in the conversation of scales. Did I say scales? I meant sales. In the game of sales, we've got what we call the predator, and we have our love you attractor. So we're going to discuss this idea of how do you get people to move to action today. See, sales is nothing more than the conversation of getting people to move to action, and particularly in the world of business, we're getting people to move into action based upon the conversation of money. See, it's one thing for me to give you time. It's one thing for me to give you energy. It's another thing for me to give you my money. And consider that these are the big three. Anytime that we're sitting in a place in which I'm trying to influence or I'm trying to sell you into taking an action or buying my product, service, or experience, I must engage all three: time, energy, and money. And my experience is the more that a person engages time, energy, and money into anything they're doing, whether it's their church, whether it's their marriage, whether it's their body, whether it's business, whether it's marketing, whatever it is, the more they invest in these three, the more the results they get. So let's come back and look at these three, and we'll discuss this idea of how we go about getting to a sale based upon the predator and the attractor. Okay, so here's the deal. I come into a conversation preloaded with about 735 questions. Every single question is meant to manipulate and make you feel like a retard. I've sat in sales floors where entire predator-based sales floors, their entire goal is to make you feel like a retarded idiot. And that no way, no how, no sir, do you have anything going on successful in your life. The only possible way for you to obtain salvation in your life, praise the Lord, is for you to get what? To buy my product. Which we already know is total bullshit. We come over to this side. Now here's the deal. The attractor comes in the space and says, listen, I'm open. I don't even know if my product's gonna work for you because I don't even know you. Here, oh yeah, I know you fit in my demographics. You're this age, this tall, this weight, I know everything about there is to know about you. The minute you say something, bam, I already got an answer. The minute you say something, bam, I got an answer. Over here, I don't have any answers, but I got a lot of questions. I got a lot of questions that I could ask you because I gotta find out first what your needs are. What are your wants? Over here, I don't really care what your needs and wants are because at the end of this, damn it, you're gonna buy my shit. Guess what? You might buy my stuff, you might not buy my stuff, but over here in this space, I'm gonna ask you questions we're gonna find out. So let me step from this side and talk about processor then. Over here, processing from the attractor, and we're gonna bring it up, and here's how it goes down, okay? I started my question by engaging people with the following, by asking them what they're wanting. Now, we've talked about this in the past. What are you wanting? But I'm gonna take this a little bit deeper. If you wanna come from this space of being an attractor, love, in this space of being able to build movements in your organization and virally spreading your products and services, then your sales from this space is going to be concerned with why people want what you're selling. And what I mean by that is, what do you want? Why do you want it? And what would that look like when you have it? So let's review those questions again. What do you want? Why do you want it? See, in the why is the trigger. The what someone wants is the cover. The why they want it is the trigger. Now, the third question is what would that look like when you have it? This is important. This is the question will allow the student or the person you're meeting with or the client that you're engaging with online or offline to begin to paint the picture for you for what they're really up to. What do you want? Why do you want it? The emotional trigger. And then third question is, what would it look like? And have them describe that experience for you. Well, what I'm wanting is more freedom. Okay, cool. Why do you want more freedom? Well, because if I had more freedom, I'd be able to spend more time with my family. Awesome. And what would that look like for you to spend more time with your family? Do you see what I'm talking about? So today, here's your trigger in this particular conversation. I want you to practice that this week. Instead of coming from this side, where you think you know what everybody wants, I want you to come from this side. And this side itself is very simple, which is asking the questions. What do you want? Why do you want it? And what would that look like? My name is Garrett J. White, reminding you to be authentic. And this has been The Business Breakthrough.